Yeah. So then we got the weird fog. Gotta get it lined up here. I have my doubts. Alright. Here we have the weird fog. Get over here. Yeah. Well, I'm trying. It won't. There we go. Alright. We got the weird fog. We'll go down a little farther though. Or not. This far I can go. Alright. Let's see if I can tighten it up here. This ain't really my thing. I'm not technologically savvy here. I can barely make a video. Alright. This fog is weird. It makes a thing and a tube. Makes a tube, man. There's a big old tube going across there. And that's it. Just disappeared. Well, I posted a shorter video of the fog disappearing, but it was already in a tube. But this is kind of how it got to be a tube, I guess. Formation of the tube fog. Fog in a tube, if you will. Go no farther over, maybe. Begin tube. Look. It's a weird freaking fog, man. I don't know a house in the neighborhood that had any fog. And that's the only place it was, too, just over there. The rest of the whole rest of the neighborhood and the whole rest of the yard was clear, man. Just that fog right there. It tubed itself out and vanished. I don't know how long it takes. But I guess if you want to see it, you'll watch it. If you don't, you won't. I know fog don't do that, man. Fog don't do what this fog does. At all. I'm about ready to George Lutz it out of here, man. Yep. Just get in a van and go. You know? Ready to George Lutz it. I named this channel Weird America like a year ago or whatever it was. But I didn't know that eventually I'd be having weird stuff in my own yard. I was kind of thinking I'd go film some odd things, you know, weird places and stuff, but, you know, nothing paranormal, but, you know, just weird things. I got the world's largest popcorn ball, you know, stuff like that. But I didn't have any idea I was going to have weird stuff in my yard, you know, a year later. So I guess the channel name fits now. It's called, I don't know, My Weird House, I guess. All this stuff started like 2 months ago. All this weird stuff outside. and inside for that matter. It's just on a smaller scale. This fog is going to tube up. It's going to tube up and vanish instantly. There's that up there. There you go. Good idea of what we're working with here. Let's get to the program. Here we go. Yeah, I know. Very lower a little bit, because it gets very low. The ground. Right here. There should do it. Hopefully. Maybe not. There we go. There we go. That's all of it. Weird ass fog, man. I don't remember how long it is before it tubes up and vanishes, but it does. It's weird. Weird. Fog don't do that, man, is what I'm saying. Especially fog that is exclusive to the side of my house over here. There wasn't no more fog anywhere. In my yard or anybody else's. Just that. Weird stuff, man. I don't know, it moves quick, like quick little movements it's got. It just tubes itself up. You're looking some weird looking fog here when it gets tubed up. I'd recommend, I don't know how long it's going to take. I'd recommend fast forward the video if you don't want to wait. Because it's a weird thing to see, man. It is a weird thing to see. I got to get a root beer. But watch that again. It's the last little fucking root beer, too. I have to start a tourist attraction around here. People come and look at all the weird shit every day. I got probably, I don't know, $200-300 a video of all kinds of weird stuff. But I don't even remember what most of it is because I got so much weird stuff every day. I don't really have to go back and look at it. So if the weird stuff ever stops happening, I still got a lot of video. A lot of video. I tell you what, fog don't do what this fog is about to do here pretty soon. I don't even know if fog tubes up like that, like it's gonna. I don't know if fog shows up just in one dude's side yard or what, but that seems to be the case today. The fog showed up my side yard, tubed up, and vanished instantly. It gets so thick here in a minute, you can only basically see one trash can. I got like a half circle of fog right there. I don't know what I don't know. A little more concerned with my root beer at the moment. Actually, I got no more root beer. I can't get any more root beer this time of day. But that's unprepared right there. You don't have enough root beer to get through the night. You're unprepared. Yep. Yep. There'll be some weird fog in it. I don't know how long it took, but I don't know. I guess I didn't kind of eyeball here and see how the fog tube kind of formed itself, because I was looking at so much other stuff that I didn't really catch it all on the formation of it. Now I recorded this once, actually, the whole thing. Yeah, from start to finish, but like an hour, the light show and the fog and I got some weird stuff going on up there now. I don't know if you can see all that. But up top, yeah, I recorded the whole thing just from start to finish. One long video, and then my phone or SD card I put in ran out of space. Like, I don't know, the thing stopped recording twice. I guess it only goes like a half hour at a time or whatever. I don't know how long I've been doing this, so let's see what it say. I hope it's not. I'll probably cut out right when I get to the whole program here. The main show, but if it does, I guess I'll just shorten it up a bit. But I'd like to see how this tube forms the fog here eventually. I don't know, the whole thing was only from start to finish, from the thing to the fog, vanishing probably a half hour. Maybe. and all the lights and the stuff on the house and by the upstairs window or by the living room window, and then the lights and the fog. You might have to shorten it up a bit. It don't happen pretty soon. But I see the whole thing and see how it all worked out. See how the tube formed up. A little fog tube. I've never seen a fog tube. I've never seen a fog tube vanish instantly either. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on up there on the top of the house. But I don't know if you can see all that or not. Up here. Up in that general area. Yeah, that's a different thing. That's a whole different thing. There's so many weird things going on in front of this thing. A house today that I couldn't really watch it all in full. I was watching one thing and watching another thing. And now I'm watching the fog tube, so pretty soon I hope. Like, if anybody's watching this, they left a long time ago. You know. I'm talking to nobody right now. I mean, fast forward if you want, but I wouldn't get too crazy with it at this point because I think it's about ready to tube up. And then I might do a video on all that crap happening around the upstairs window there. I don't know. It's not unusual for me to watch all this weird stuff every day. But no, actually, I already posted like a 3-minute video of the fog tube and it disappearing, but I guess I'm just going to show how it created itself there, I guess. The whole thing. Yeah. It just flashes and changes. Yeah, it's coming down the side of the shed. My neighbor's shed over there. Yeah, it's going to turn into it. It's going to be a fog tube any second. It's going to be a fog tube. I got that weird fog coming over the trash can and over the driveway. Looks like a little, I don't know, looks like a little hilly highway actually. But now the fog is tubing up, and I got that weird fog coming over the trash can, around the trash can, and across the driveway, which is weird. And then the whole thing, man, in a split second, the whole thing just vanishes. Like it was never there. All that weird, all that, man. All that, it just vanished. But trash. Kind of some weird sounds going on out there too, actually. Yeah, you should see what's happening around my window here. But that's a different video. This is the fog tube. This is the fog tube channel right now. That weird fucking fog. It just, it looks like a lake. It looks like a lake in the tube. Like a Lakers keyboard.
Well, I can't. You see how it looks on the phone. Yeah, pretty much the same. Yeah, pretty much the same. That weird fog floating over the ground. And that tube. It's just a weird looking fog, man. And this is the only place it was, too. Yeah, wait till you see this, so here in a minute. Yeah. Only fog in the whole place. That's weird too. And the only fog that I could see anywhere out any window was right there. And I caught this right at the end. I was looking through the thing, and I caught this right at the end. I was like, what is that out there? And then the thing vanished. And I went and looked, there was nothing nowhere anyway. That was it. Just a weird bank of fog. On the ground, man. Wavy fog on the ground. And a tube of fog going across or something. But it just vanishes. And I was like, well, that's not normal, I don't think. At all. And nothing around here is anymore. It's just an oddball. Got another light show, I guess. What's that? The cable must be wobbly every time I put my hand down my phone shit. So my phone there stands here, so I'm not shaking, trying to hold it and shake it all around. Try to keep it steady here. I hope it disappears pretty soon before my phone decides to say it's a half hour. I don't know how long it's been. It's just right at the moment they'll cut out. That's what'll happen too. Right at the moment, just like 2 seconds before it happens, the phone will cut out. I know it. I already know it ahead of time. Exactly what's going to happen. Well, I posted a 3-minute video already. I told you that, about this part right here. With the fog and the vanishing of the fog. Kind of another light show going on over there, I guess. Yeah, a little bit. Weird lights flashing on and off, and then vanishing fog, man. Tubing, vanishing fog. I keep saying that. There it goes. Oh, nope, it didn't disappear that time. Something happened. That's kind of what happened when it disappeared. Like the whole thing got weird for a second, and then it was gone. But this is it's going to be a bit yet. I don't know. Could be any second. Let's see what time it says. I can't see. I think I can see actually. Yeah, I can't see very well. looking at some UV light for a minute. Actually, for a while, I was kind of using it for a flashlight. So, yesterday I could barely even open my eyes. Everything was too bright. A little better today. Yeah, so don't look into UV light too long, you know, or at all. Especially don't use it for a flashlight because it seemed all right at the time. Yesterday it wasn't all right at all. My eyes were pretty, a lot of pain in my eyes, and I couldn't even barely open them. So I spent most of the day with a blanket over my face. Because I thought, you know, I'll get some black lights and UV lights involved and see what the heck I'm seeing with those, you know, because a lot of weird things, all there was. Just make it blue. The least we can do is make it blue. Got a black light on it. See what happens. Yep. That's the fog tube, man. Fog tubes. A fog tube? I got a fog tube and a bunch of fog on the ground, white fog on the ground, and a brown fog tube is what I got. And it's all gonna disappear in a split second. Just like that. Fog don't do that, man. Fog don't just vanish in a split second. It just be gone. It just don't. I don't even know if fog does that. Tubes up like that on a guy's yard. No. I got a light show and a fog show. I got a upstairs window show, downstairs window show. All at one time, basically. And I thought, well, that's a weird thing. There it goes, man. There it is, just freaking vanished. Yeah, it sure as fuck did. It just vanished like a split second. It's gone. Fog don't do that, is what I'm trying to say. It just don't do it. As far as I know. I mean, that's some lifting fog right there. Just gone. Second. And that's that. That's the end of the fog show. So we have the light show and the fog show. Now I got 2 window shows. But I'm getting tired, so I'd like to say I'll post the window shows tomorrow, but the fact is, probably more weird stuff will happen before then. I'll forget all about it. I'll put it in my archive for weird stuff when the weird stuff ends. In the meantime, I'm going to continue thinking about doing a George Lutz around here and Amityville horn it the hell out of here, because I don't know, I'm not digging it, really. I mean, it's wild, but it's you know, a little too strange for me. And there's a lot more of the story, man. But I'm not gonna bother saying it because I ain't trying to get nobody called a man around here, you know, and start shipping me around because to say it, it sounds weird. Like you can't just go up to a person and say, "Hey, man, you know, there's a fog tube in my yard, the only fog in town probably," and then it just vanished, man. It tubed up and vanished. And by the way, I had some weird lights on my house that never seen before, making all kinds of weird shapes instantly. And they're gonna be like, "Well, Jay, what we're gonna do? You know, we're gonna call the van and give you a ride to the closest, you know, mental health establishment. Pretty much what's going to happen. So I guess I'll just make some videos and put them on YouTube. That's it. Well, that's it. That's the Fog Show. All right.